You're right, guys, Shine here. Today's video is actually going to be a Q&A. I put a tweet out a couple of days ago, or maybe yesterday, I can't even remember. Basically asking people to ask me questions using the hashtag AskShine. I thought I'd get, a few questions, and I wouldn't get that many. And not until about 10 minutes ago, when I actually had a little look to see what people had said, I found that there were a lot more than I expected. Because I thought that everyone would actually send it directly to me, but instead people were just using hashtag AskShine and not actually sending the message directly to me. So, I mean, luckily I checked, because otherwise I wouldn't have got most of them, but if I do future ones, if you could send the message to me as well, then that way I can retweet it and stuff and follow you, and, that might help you grow a little bit on Twitter. But I did get a load of questions, so I'm just going to hop straight in. So, first question is from Craig. That's how I say his name. I've known him for ages, but I just never really known how to say his name. And he said, "Do you love dick?" Yes, I do. I absolutely love dick. I'd be a lot more comfortable right now if I was sitting on one, but I'm not. I'm sat on my bed, so yeah, I love dick. And then, question from Nero Lakey: Why, swag? I don't even know really how to answer that, because I do have swag. I don't know why you're saying I don't have it, but I do. I promise. I'll find it for you in a minute if you want. I have it somewhere, I promise. But yeah. Next question is from Senth. What's my opinion on animal abuse? Well, I don't like abusing. Well, I wouldn't support the idea of abusing animals. However, your mum is a bit of a dog, and I did rape her, so if that counts, then I guess I do kind of like it. But as opposed to, in general, animals, no, I don't agree with animal abuse. And then the next question is also from Senth. He said, marry one, kill one, fuck one. Senth, Leslie, and Sari. Well, I'd have to marry Sari because I love him. I'd have to fuck Leslie because she's a girl. And I'd have to kill you because you're a prick. Next question is from Arzo, and he said, what is my opinion on teenage pregnancy? Well, to be honest, I think that if you're getting pregnant and you're 16 or below, you're selfish. Because your kid is going to have to grow up in, unless you're minted, you're going to have a pretty poor, you're not really particularly wealthy, you won't be able to look after the kid properly, you're going to have to be at school, your mum's going to have to, or mum or dad or whoever's going to have to look after the kid, and that should be your job, because you're the parent, and I think that it's a huge responsibility, and that unless you are no longer in education, have a really good job and can fund looking after a child, and actually are responsible and can behave in the way that a parent should, then you shouldn't have kids. And I think that, if you have a kid like that, you're not, fit to look after a kid, then you're selfish. Next question is also from Arzo. I just did these in order, by the way. And he said, do you have big plans for Apollo in the future? Well, I know we've got a 5k Team Taj coming out. We are planning on also bringing out a Hitmarker episode, which, hopefully will start to become more something that's uploaded regularly, but it's really difficult because, we all want to hit cams for the 5k Team Taj, and yet we also want to get a Hitmarker episode out. And so, any Hitmarkers that we get for the 5k Team Taj will probably be thrown in, but either people aren't hitting that much, or people are hitting and they're not getting Hitmarkers, so we still have another 20 clips to collect for the Hitmarker episode, which is kind of annoying, but, that's just how it goes. So, yeah. Also, I know we spoke about doing a vlog potentially in the future, but, I don't know whether or not that will happen. I'll have to speak to the leaders and find out, but I will let you know. And yeah, we haven't really got anything else planned. We just really want to reach the 5k milestone. So if you haven't already, please subscribe and help us reach that milestone quicker so that we can get the Team Taj out ASAP. Next question is from Zay, I think. He said, are you homosexual? I'm not. No, I'm not either. That's a pretty shit question, no offense. Chaos, Apollo Chaos asks, what's your favourite type of woman? Fat and Chinese or thin and half Jewish? Well, I don't really care about the religion. I mean, to be honest, I'd rather not have a fat Chinese bird. Be a little bit, I don't know. I wouldn't particularly like to, go in near some. Well, it depends how fat she is. How fat? Are we talking like Senth, or are we talking, I don't even know. Just, it depends. I don't know. I don't know why you've only given me them two choices, because if I was to actually give my favourite type of woman, it would probably be blonde. Yep. Just blonde and big tits, nice arse. Kind of like Amber Heard or Scarlett Johansson if she's got light blonde hair, you know. Anyway, moving on. Samuel Fake asked me, how many fingers do I have if a tiger eats 2 of my fingers? Well, that would depend on how many hands you have, because some people are born with 1 hand, some people have deformities. So if you're completely normal, you have 2 hands and you have, you know, your 8 fingers and 2 thumbs. Then if you have 2 eaten, um, you'd have 6. But then again, if you only have 1 hand and 2 are eaten, you'll only have 2 fingers. So yeah, it really depends on how many hands you have. Next question is from Jop. Why did I start to trick shot? Well, I was basically just mucking around with some friends from school, and I don't know, it just became something that we did quite a lot. We used to just chill around in private match on Modern Warfare 2, you know, when the game had just come out, and you know, we used to do no scoping and 360 quick scopes for last and Rust free for all and shit like that. You know, I've been around for years, but that's the main reason I did it. So yeah, next question is from Valor Eno, I think, and he said, what's the most difficult thing I've had to overcome? Well, that would have to be me breaking my neck. I did break my neck playing rugby, which sounds pretty bad, and it was. You know, I'm 2.5 years, actually, yeah, I'm almost 2.5 years down the line since it happened, so I am more or less completely fine. I've never really had any problems, thank God. But yeah, that's definitely the, you know, the most difficult thing I've had to overcome, and the recovery process, although it was long, looking back on it, it doesn't actually feel like it took that long, but it was horrible. You know, it was summer. I couldn't particularly go out a lot. You know, I've still got restrictions even now that I can't do, so it's a bummer. But yeah, that's the hardest thing I've had to overcome. Kink asked, "Do you think Sari plays with himself in Tesco?" Obviously he does. He doesn't care about where he does it. He probably grabs a gherkin or a cucumber from one of the you know, from one of the aisles and starts shoving it up his butt. That's what he's like. Sari, God, absolute monster. And then King also asked, why do you love me so much? I don't, you're a prick. Akela Lyrics asked, what do you intend on doing in 1 year from now? Well, hopefully I'll still be in school doing my economics A level, A2, because basically, because of my injury, I had to stay on for an extra year, and so I'm taking, I could only take 2 subjects because I didn't really have the GCSEs to do 3 A levels or more. So I took 2, now I'm taking economics, and I'll finish that next year, and I'll probably just be working and applying for universities. Semth asked me, so what crayons do you like to munch, you fat whale? I quite like the blue ones. To be honest, they're all nice, but the blue ones are my favourite because they make my head go all funny. Apollo Chaos asked me, why are you so horny in the Apollo Skype chat 24/7? Well, I basically just like to fuck around, and as I hate Semth and most of the people in the team, I just like to basically abuse them as much as possible, and sometimes I get a bit horny, you know, can't help that, can I? Neoron asked me, are you a fat pikey? No, I am not a fat pikey because I'm not, I don't live in a caravan, I'm not Irish, not, that's stereotypical, but yeah, I don't live in a caravan or anything like that, and if you are a pikey, I'm sorry if I offend you, but I'm not one. Buddha, why am I the king of cunts? Well, that links to Chaos's last question of why am I so horny in the Apollo Skype chat. Basically, I used to be a part of a chat called the Cunt Chat, and we basically used to abuse each other non-stop. But we got rid of that chat because all of the cunts are in Apollo now, so we just abuse each other there, and that's why I'm so horny all the time. Buddha, when did I become gay? I'm not, so never. But I suppose it could have been when I fucked your dad. I don't really know. Chaos asked me another question. God, Chaos, mate, you've contributed very nicely. Why is my voice so sexy? Well, quoting Lady Gaga, I suppose you could say, baby, I was born this way. Yeah, that was gay. Sari, how do I feel on Apollo? What's my opinion? Pretty fun. You're a bit of a dick, and you know, I'm enjoying my time. Hopefully, I can stay in, and hopefully, we reach 5k ASAP. Sari asked, who would you fuck, kill, / marry? Semth, KHA6, and himself. I'd marry you. I'd fuck Jordan, brackets KHA6, and I'd still kill Semth because he's a crayon munching cunt. I hope you enjoyed this Q&A. I will make some more. There were other questions, but I left them out because this video is actually more or less 10 minutes long. Hopefully you enjoyed. Please leave a like and comment, and check out Apollo. Peace.
Yeah, look, I am never ever gonna fall off. Pull up with the doors of the motherfucking bass so loud it's shaking the nation and makes them debate on whether or not the damn world is round. Christopher Columbus chilling with a slut bitch mixed with a